Jai Shri Ram. Let's learn some words for the GRE. Coercing. Coercing means forcing people. To use coercion. The noun is Coercion. Coercion. To coerce somebody means to force. Duress. Make a note. Duress. Under duress means under threat. 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 A confession extracted under duress in a police station is not admissible in a court of law. So, coercion, duress, duress. Duress means under threat, under the force of threat. So, why am I telling you this word now? Because words always appear in a group. In the GRE test, when one word appears, related words will appear. Because that is how the sentence is constructed, and your ability to work with words is tested in the GRE. And besides that, your reasoning, critical thinking is involved in every question in the GRE. Okay. Comprehensive study, thorough, exhaustive. Make a note. EXHAUSTIVE, an exhaustive survey. That means complete, thorough. Comprehensive means thorough. To comprehend the idea, understand. To comprehend means to understand, to know. But comprehensive, exhausting, an exhausting routine, an exhausting workout. That means it is fatiguing. అలసట పుట్టిస్తుంది. కానీ exhaustive is completely different from exhausting. An exhaustive survey, exhaustive study means complete, thorough. Conjecture, guess. A conjecture or surmise, surmise. To hazard a guess. To hazard a guess. That is the phrase. HAZARD. Hazard means a risk. To hazard a guess. Can I hazard a guess? That is the phrase. Which means, can I take a guess? So, conjecture, surmise, approximation. Approximation also means take a guess. Approximation also means something that comes close but is still not exactly the same. An approximation, andaza. Corroborate, confirm, increase the certainty. If 2 or 3 witnesses confirm the same statement, evidence is considered corroborated, confirmed. Domicile, your home, your official legal home. Elapse, time has elapsed. That means past. Time has passed. Fruitless, useless. Fruitless is totally useless. Futile can be a synonym. Futile. 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 Futile effort, vain effort, useless. Garbled messages, completely mixed up, not clear, all mixed up with so many other sounds and noises. The message is not clear. Inundate means to flood. Lax, very giving a lot of freedom. Lax means careless sort of. Opposite can be taut, TAUT. Taut means very firm. Lax means giving a lot of leeway. 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 Leeway means scope for movement, freedom. Freedom within a particular range. So not absolute freedom. So freedom, discipline is very lax. That means there's no discipline. It's very careless. People are careless. Lurid, sensational. Lurid reporting. Sensationalism, yellow journalism, tabloid newspapers, tabloid TV, tabloidization of the media, which means a graphic depiction of sex and violence. Sex and violence are shown graphically. A lot of pictures and all kinds of sensational reporting. Meticulous thinker, meticulous planning, thorough, very thorough, comprehensive planning. So meticulous is a positive word. Obviate, make unnecessary. Obviating. The inclusion of Ravindra Jadeja in the team obviates the need for a specialist batsman because he's an all-rounder. So, do away with obviate. Phlegmatic, very calm. Phlegmatic can also mean lazy, sluggish. In one sense positive, in one sense negative. If it is phlegmatic attitude, that would mean very calm, equanimity, unperturbed, stoic, self-possessed, having great control over one's feelings and emotions. But phlegmatic can, when it comes to describe the feelings, in the sense, laziness. It means physically inactive, sluggish, slow. So please be careful with this word. Poignant story. Poignant means painful to the feelings, moving the heart, emotionally disturbing. A poignant story. Poignant can also mean very loud and offensive. It can mean offensive. Offensive. So please be careful. The G is silent. Look at the pronunciation. It's poignant. The G is not there. It is silent. A poignant song, a poignant tale. Plaintive can be a synonym. Plaintive, a plaintive story, plaintive song, sad song. Plaintiff, incidentally, plaintiff. Plaintiff means the person who files the case in a court of law seeking redressal. redressal. Redressal means compensation, justice. So plaintiff ante kesu pettinavadu. Plaintiff means the person who has filed the case, and the person who is accused is technically and legally called a defendant. defendant, defendant. And the lawyer who fights on behalf of the plaintiff is the government lawyer, who is called the public prosecutor. To prosecute, prosecute. Prosecute means to subject it to a trial in a court of law. To prosecute means to subject somebody to a trial in a court of law. There is another word which comes close and can confuse you. Persecute. Persecute. Please make a note. persecute. Persecute means unnecessarily harass and punish. During the Mughal rule, Hindus were persecuted. Under Tipu Sultan, Mughal rule and the Muslim rule, Hindus were persecuted severely because they had to pay a tax for being a Hindu, jizya and all that. So that is called persecution. Persecution. In fact, Prophet Muhammad said, death is better than persecution. But unfortunately, during the Muslim rule, Hindus were subjected to the worst kind of persecution, unnecessary harassment and punishment. So prosecution, trial in a court of law. Persecution, unnecessary harassment and punishment. Okay, quip. To quip means to retort, retort. Make a witty reply. Give a witty rejoinder, rejoinder. A rejoinder means a quick and witty reply. The other synonyms are repartee, reparte, repartee. Vivekananda was a master of repartee. Once he was accosted by two white men who stood on either side of Vivekananda. As usual, they are extremely racist. So they hate brown people like you and me, Indians, and blacks or Africans, because they have this racist complex that they are somehow superior. White racism, white supremacist thinking kind of. So they asked Vivekananda, they stood on either side of Vivekananda and asked him, are you a knave or a fool? Knave. Knave means a rascal. Knave means a person who has no values. K is silent, Nave, Knave. Are you a knave or a fool? Vivekananda calmly replied, because they are standing on either side of him. I am between the two. That is called a repartee. They didn't have the guts to touch him because he was very strong. He was well built. He used to do regular exercise. So be like Vivekananda, strong and fearless. Quip, witticism, witticism. Witticism, one-liner. Wisecracks, wisecracks. Witticisms, wisecracks, one-liners, retort, rejoinder, repartee, quick and witty reply, to retort. So all these words mean the same thing. A quick and witty reply, cutting the other person down to size. Rash and reckless, you already know. Sanguine, very cheerful, optimistic. Roseate, roseate, optimistic, cheerful outlook. So the opposite of sanguine should be cheerless, somber, somber, melancholic, sullen, sullen, gloomy, pessimistic, like a Cassandra, Cassandra. Cassandra means a person who always predicts disaster, a doomsday prophet. Doomsday is a concept in both Christianity and Islam, that is Qayamat or apocalypse. Apocalypse. Now, apocalypse is also an important word, by the way. Apocalypse means a violent end. Apocalyptic means a violent end, when there will be an Armageddon, again a biblical term. Armeggo, Armageddon, Ggedon, a final battle between the forces of good and evil. So, sporadic, I gave you a lot of meanings. Cassandra, if you describe somebody as a Cassandra, he is always a sarpas, wet blanket, who is the kind of person who killjoy, Killjoy. That means he will spoil everything by saying something nasty, and he will dampen your enthusiasm, and he will predict a disaster. So Cassandra is a person who is always predicting disaster, extremely negative and pessimistic in outlook. Sporadic rainfall, intermittent, off and on. That means fitful, Fitful, fitful sleep. That means not sleeping continuously. So sporadic means discontinuous, not continuous. The opposite of sporadic should be continuous. The synonym of continuous is incessant, Incessant. Incessant rainfall means continuous rainfall. Zealous or zealous, enthusiastic, very, very enthusiastic. Zeal means enthusiasm. So lack of zeal, the opposite word can be perfunctory. Perfunct, perfunctory, Functory. Perfunctory means unenthusiastic, very casual. Lukewarm, Lukewarm, a lukewarm response, a cursory glance, Cursory, perfunctory look. That means casual, unenthusiastic. Zealous, very zealous. So if a person is extremely religiously zealous, he can be called a zealot. Zealot. That means he is a religious fanatic. Okay. So zealous means enthusiastic. Please listen to these recordings at least 2 times, because these words will otherwise harass you, haze you, HAZU, and taunt you, and your memory will fail you. You will feel, hey, I know this word. He was describing it. Krupa sir was discussing it. But then, my God, I can't remember it now. Why? Because you did not do any revision. So please listen to it 2 times. Jai Shri Ram.